I'm preparing for this exam in subjects I wanted to study for years. Deep down, I almost feel like I chose this exam just to finally get a legitimate chance to dive into them, but still doing something relevant for my career. I genuinely love studying these topics, but it would have been so much better without the constant pressure hanging over me. I know I'm not alone in this. Many of you must feel the same way. I hate that I had to pick a specific line or path just to study what truly interests me. I had to constantly justify to myself I wasn't wasting time. No one talks about how hard it is to become a polymath in today's world. We are expected to master one narrow field before we even think about touching another. But by the time we do, life has already passed us by. Capitalism sold us this lie that depth in one narrow thing means success and breadth means failure or wasting time. That earning money is the whole point. I know that comes from a very privileged place, but humans weren't built like that, you see. Da Vinci, he painted, invented, studied anatomy, engineered all at the very same time. Ramanujan did maths while being a clerk. Tagore wrote poetries, he painted, he composed music, he ran a school, thought about politics. These people weren't exceptions because they were superhuman. They were exceptions because the system hadn't fully trained everyone to be scared of being unfocused. The worst part is, I had to study the exam pattern and strategy before I could even touch the actual subjects. It killed something in them, it killed something in me. It killed the charm that these subjects once had for me, and it killed the raw curiosity that I had for these subjects in me. Now I am stuck. I cannot go deeper into these topics that fascinated me once. I cannot ask questions beyond the syllabus because there's a timer running, you see. There's a timer, there's time limits, there are age limits, and whatnot. I fall in love with every subject I study. Maybe that is my problem. This exam has become nothing more than an excuse for me to finally start learning properly. But why do I need an excuse to learn? Why can't the youth in this country or this world have time for themselves? Why is it so hard to be an engineer and a pianist at the same time? To learn multiple things deeply and simultaneously. Imagine telling someone, I want to paint, I want to study musical theory, I want to study philosophy, quantum physics, read fiction, and then you have to add, but I have a job. Isn't a job supposed to make your life better and not take it away? How did surviving become the whole point? I feel guilty studying history as a computer science student, to be honest. Like I was wasting my precious time. Why does everything need a flashy objective? Why does everything need a clear profession? I'm not even a working profession yet and I already feel the weight. I cannot even imagine how it is like for the people who are in the working culture. And I'm only 21 and I already feel the pressure to lock in a job. Shouldn't this age be about exploring, figuring out life? Again, I know this sounds very privileged, but I think everyone should have this privilege and more than this. People say you can do that while working corporate, but most corporate workers barely get time to do humanly activities. They barely get time to sleep. let alone let their minds wander. They are, they are forced to become zombies. And I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared when I look at so many 35-year-olds around me. They're exhausted, they're drained of life, just going through the motions, unbothered because they're too tired to care. I do not want to become like that. And the scariest part is I'm terrified that I will become like them. That one day I'll wake up and the curiosity will be gone, the wonder will be dead, and I'll just exist.